There's a little black crappie right there. Got him on a little swim bait. I was wondering if there may be some crappie back here. It's Dalton, everybody. I am way back in the Narrows here. In fact, I went back as far as I've gone in well, it seems like, it has been a long time. I haven't been in that much water. Hopefully I can get some more crappie. I'm going to keep trying here. The water was real clear going farther back in the river. I found some dingier water. I just like it a little bit better. I got about a 1.5 foot visibility. See if there's going to be crappie hanging around here. Oh yeah. This is a much bigger crappie than that last one, another black crappie. Caught him right by a lay down log. Oh, he's a lot bigger. Oh yeah. Oh. That's a nice fish right there. Nice big old crappie. Sitting right over there by a log. I wasn't getting any bass bites, so I started fishing for crappie. I got a little white, pearl white Z-Man Slim Swims on here with just a little 1/16 ounce little ball head jig. I think it's made by Eagle Claw. I want to get you guys kind of caught up in what's going on out here. When I launched this morning, there was a lot of I'm gonna have to get on my trolling motor. I'll be right back. The wind kind of took my boat, so I wanted to reposition. So just to kind of give you guys an idea of the water clarity out here on the main lake, the water clarity is still dirty. When I launched, it was definitely less than 10 inches of visibility. And as I got back toward the river, things started clearing up pretty good. When I was farther back in the river, I was kind of hoping there was some white bass back there, maybe feeding on some shad. I didn't wind up finding them, and I hope I went back far enough. I went back a lot farther than I've been in a long time, I know that. So I was coming back out of the river. I'm still in the Narrows here, and there was this cut, this cove, I don't know what you call it, but it comes from the riverside all the way back here. I started throwing this little swim bait and started getting crappie bites, and that's that kind of tells me something. They were really shallow, so they are definitely gearing up for the spawn. That one I caught, which was a really big one, seemed like that one had eggs in its belly, so there's a little bit of a crappie bite going. I should go out and try to catch some bass, but once I get on a crappie bite and I can try to figure something out, I'm gonna stay on it. It's been a tough winter, and then coming into spring, I'm really hoping that things get a little bit better. In fact, I know they will. It's a nice warm day out here. Actually, it's really beautiful. It's just a spring day, and I'm just going to keep pecking along here, trying to catch some crappie. Both the ones that I caught just a few minutes ago were both right by wood, so I'm going to be looking for a lot of wood. I got some trees over here I'm going to fish, and just going to see what's happening. So it wound up being crappie for me today. Like I said earlier, I probably should have spent a little more time fishing for bass, but it's been a pretty tough winter. I haven't got to fish as much as I want to. I definitely don't have anything figured out yet. This is like a brand new lake, but if you look at it, it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm not 100% sure when I'm going to get back out here, because I want to get up to get over to Margarita and see what's going on there, and I might even take a trip to Lopez. So I'm just going to kind of fish around these lakes, see what's up, and try to catch some fish. Today, crappie bites, especially that big one. That last one I showed you, that was a good sized crappie right there, and he was just right there to lay down log. And every bite I got today, which was a crappie bite, was around wood. It was somehow around wood laying down in the water, and I couldn't get more than one in one area, so there wasn't big groups of them. One of the things that kind of surprised me when I got back to this river end is I thought I was going to see a lot of bait. I did not see near as much bait as I thought I was going to. I was pretty surprised about that. But I wanted to spend some time back here, see if I could get something. Got on a crappie bite. Water temps out here are ranging, I'm going to say somewhere around 58 to 62-ish, right around there. Water clarity is good when you come toward the river end. Out on the main lake, out by the launch ramp, it's still really dirty. In fact, it took me a while to get back here because I had to keep slowing down. There were so many debris fields. I was hitting stuff, and I didn't want to take any chances, so it took me longer to get back here than it usually would. The rod I used for my crappie fishing today is a DRW Laguna. It's a 6.5 foot medium light, and I've got a DRW, looks like Revros. This is the size 1000. Using 10-pound test, Suffix 832, 4-pound test, Seaguar Invisics fluorocarbon leader, and then I just took an 1/8 ounce little jig head and put a Slim Swims on there. I had to wind up super gluing it off because it kept sliding down, but that's what I did. This is what I did today. I was glad to catch some fish. I wanted you guys to get some kind of report while I was out here, because like I say, I'm not sure when I'm going to be back out here again. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate your comments, appreciate the nice things said, and I'll just keep trying to get these reports to you as often as I can. Thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to you guys next time.